It's 2019, bro. The dating game has changed. Changed a lot. You see, back when I was a young god, you used to have to actually go out and talk to girls if you wanted to meet them. Nowadays, all you have to do is whip out your phone and hop on Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, Grindr, or whatever else the kids are on these days. Since I'm a god and I've had success with girls both the old-fashioned way and now the modern way, I wanted to give you a breakdown of each, with the pros and cons. So this way, you can decide which is better for you depending on what your goals are in your dating life. But first, I want to thank our sponsor, Essentials. No matter what you're doing, if you're going to be getting dates with girls off Tinder or whether it's going to be going out and meeting girls, then you need to be rocking masculine clothing that's well shaped to your body and makes you look sexy as fuck. This is why I recommend Essentials. They make the best fitting essential pieces that every guy needs and will look amazing in. They have their signature perfect fitting t-shirts made from their bamboo cotton blend, their joggers, hoodies, and Henleys, all of which are designed to make you look more masculine and accentuate your body shape. But now, they've upgraded their collection to include bombers, tracksuits, crew necks, sweatshirts, and cargo pants. Essentials clothing is a personal favorite of mine because all of their items are designed to give you that aesthetic V-shape that makes your body look way more attractive. If you're going to be going on a bunch of dates, these pieces from Essentials are perfect for making sure you look good and you feel good. The new Essentials collection is dropping on November 30th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click the link below to get notified when their collection drops and make sure to use code BASED10 for a sweet discount. They also have free shipping. Their collections always sell out super fast, so make sure you're signed up so you don't miss out. Okay, now back to the video. Let's start off with the cold approach, aka just going out and chatting up girls the old-fashioned way. One of the biggest benefits is that you can go out and get immediate results right away. You can talk to a girl, chat a bit, get to know her, and get the immediate result of face-to-face interaction, where you can build interest and connect with her. You can talk to multiple girls throughout the night and get the immediate result of a phone number or a couple of phone numbers if you're really hustling. And hey, who knows? Maybe you and the girl really hit it off from the start. And after a little while, you guys decide to go home and go to Pound Town that same night. Talk about immediate results, you know what I mean? Hey, when you talk to girls on dating apps, even if you hit it off really well and are vibing, you're almost never able to take advantage of your connection and meet up immediately. The second benefit, and what I think is the most valuable benefit of Cold Approach, is that the girl gets to meet you in person. This way, you can establish value face-to-face and show her you're a cool guy. Girls are incredibly flaky online because they want to be sure the guy they're talking to isn't going to turn out to be a creepy motherfucker who stalks her home and jerks off in the bushes outside her house. It's the internet after all, so even if all the boxes are checked and someone looks good on paper, she won't know for sure until she meets up with you in person and is able to confirm you're not a creep. It's a girl's mind. You're creepy until proven innocent. This is another huge reason why meeting girls in person and getting that face-to-face connection is an advantage over Tinder. The FaceTime you get with a girl allows you to build an actual connection with a girl and allow you guys to get to know each other. Dating is all about meeting girls and seeing if you guys like each other before you guys go to Pound Town, because Pound Town is a way better place to visit with someone you have a connection with. You know, and actually like. A lot of guys out there think dating is all about getting laid and adding to your score, but that's a super immature mindset. First of all, because that shit really gets boring really fast. And most of the time, guys who are just trying to get laid with as many girls as possible are doing it because they're trying to impress their friends or prove something to themselves, both of which are equally stupid. But hey man, if you're like Hugh Hefner or a god like me and are just into exploring the female population, then by all means, have at it, bro. Everybody's different. Another massive benefit of Cold Approach is that you can actually hone your skills and improve. The skills required to be good at dating is really just learning social skills and charisma. A lot of pickup artists like to turn dating advice into a sleazy game of trying to manipulate girls and other nonsense, but that's just BS. The truth is, you can't manipulate anyone or force anyone to do anything they don't want to do. So, whatever bullshit tricks scammy pickup artists try to sell you on, don't fall for them. People have free will, bro. They act based on what they want to do. Learning the skills to become good at dating is really just learning a few things. 1. Not getting nervous to talk to new girls or knowing how to deal with those nerves. Number 2. Being socially calibrated and non-creepy. 3. Learning how to communicate your value to other people, which is basically just learning to display your personality and awesomeness in a way that intrigues people and makes them want to be around you. And number 4 is confidence. You need the confidence in yourself and your social skills in order to talk to other people and show them who you really are. It's really hard and almost impossible to build this skill set without actually going out and doing it. How the hell are you going to learn to overcome approach nerves? How to be non-creepy, how to be smooth in social situations, and all the rest if you're not actually going out and doing it. This is a huge issue I see. Guys always leave comments saying, I don't know how to get girls to like me. Well, fuck, dude. Have you even tried? Are you practicing your social skills consistently? How are you going to learn to get good if all you do is sit home all day and jerk it? This does, however, bring me to my next point about cold approach, which is the biggest con of meeting and dating girls this way. It takes up so much fucking time. Let's say you go for a night out at 11 p.m. and stay out till 2 p.m. That's 3 hours in one day. And since you stay out later, you're probably going to wake up later than usual. So you probably won't wake up until 10 a.m. or later. So not only did you stay out for 3 hours, but you slept in way later than you should have. And your sleep schedule is all fucked up. You end up wasting hours of time going out to meet girls, and a lot of guys tend to drink when they go out to bars and clubs, so you can end up feeling hungover and shitty. This is the biggest drawback of going out to meet girls, and this is why if you can go to day events, activities, or parties, it's way easier. So this way, it doesn't result in you staying up until 2 a.m. every night trying to get good at dating. Which brings me to Tinder and other online dating apps. Tinder. The biggest benefit is that it's massively more efficient and convenient than cold approach. This way, you can go through tons of girls and pick the ones you like. You can talk to and message them at your own leisure and on your own time. You don't have to waste hours of going out to meet girls. And if you're on there long enough and have a decent game, you're bound to get a girl you can hang out with at least every few weeks. The efficiency is a result of a high volume of girls on the apps. There's literally hundreds if not thousands of girls to choose from within a few mile radius. So your chances of success, even if they're low, will still equate to at least a few girls matching with you. It's great if you're looking for a specific type of girl. So this way you can talk to them and see if they'd be a good match for you before having to go out and meet them. Meeting girls out is a ton of work, and it usually takes a few minutes for you to know whether or not you're into them. With Tinder, you get to talk to them beforehand and get a sense of their vibe and personality. Also, if you can afford it, you can just buy all the boosts so you can really get a high volume of girls looking at your profile and increase your chances of getting more matches. Now, you must think, wow, this is great, but using apps like Tinder have a lot of cons as well. The biggest one is the high flake rate. Girls are super flaky on Tinder for a lot of reasons. Here's just a couple of them. They don't know you. They're talking to at least a dozen other guys on the app alone. There is tons of competition. So girls will likely just choose the more attractive guys and won't even swipe on guys who aren't at least a 7. Competition is fierce. Hell, I'm on Tinder, bro. You're competing with gods like me. Also, you have to remember that they're just staring at a profile and text on screen. That's usually not compelling enough to get them to want to take time out of their day to come and meet up with you. In any relationship between people, whether it's friends, family, or girlfriend, investment is a big part of it. Girls you talk to on Tinder aren't going to want to invest a lot of time or energy into a guy they just met and, send some messages to because they don't know if he's a creepy weirdo, some dude trying to steal their organs, is incredibly weird or awkward in person, is uglier in person, or any host of other things. Remember earlier how I talked about high volume being a great thing? It's also a bad thing because it makes it hard to stand out. There's no real advantage to dating apps if you're not good looking. If you're average or below average, with cold approach you can make up for it by being charismatic, funny, and allowing her to actually see your personality and who you are before making a complete judgment of you. It's hard to convey your personality over Tinder, so girls don't get the feel for who you are and are judging superficially. So even if you have a good text game and are able to get the girl interested, if another more attractive guy also has a good text game, then she'll choose him over you because it's really hard to separate yourself. Now, there's enough girls on there that you can still do well if you're not good looking, but a good looking guy will really do well with significantly less effort than an average guy or below average guy. And this brings me to the last con of using Tinder. There are almost no immediate results. You usually have to exchange phone numbers or social media first, and then talk a bit before someone is willing to give you their time of day and meet up with you. Unless you click with a girl super well and she happens to be down to meet up right away, which is rare, but not impossible. I mean, I'm a god, and this has only happened a select few times for me. So your chances aren't looking so good if you're just a mere mortal. And that, my friends, is it. Now, You're armed with all the necessary knowledge to decide which dating approach you'd like to take. You can always refer back to this video when you need to. I personally go back and forth between the two and use them both simultaneously so you can figure out what works best for you. And don't forget to check out our sponsor Essentials and their new collection, which is dropping on November 30th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you sign up below for notifications so you'll know immediately when their collection drops, because they will sell out fast. And man, those tracksuits look bomb as fuck, so you don't want to miss out. Excellent. Good talking to you guys again. Zeus out.